Hey, what is up, YouTube? I'm back with another gun video. It's been a long time since I made a gun video. I promised you that when I got a new gun, I would make a new gun video. Well, it turns out I lied to you. Since the last gun video, I've got two new guns. That's how long it's been. So we're going to take a look at both of those guns today. Without further ado, let's get right into it. They say big things come in small packages. That's what she said. This is the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0, not to be mistaken for the Bodyguard 1.0 that's been out for, I don't know, 15 years or so. Very popular gun for carry purposes, chambered in .380. This is a totally different gun than the 1.0 though. I will make sure because YouTube police get real mad, I will make sure this thing's clear and empty, nothing in there. So the gun's completely empty. This thing is tiny, folks. When I say tiny, well, here, I don't have like gigantic hands. I have, I guess what you call medium-sized hands. Look at this thing. Look how small it is. It's smaller than my hand. It weighs 10 ounces unloaded. Now here's the thing. The magazines, it comes with a 10-round magazine and two 12-round magazines. This is a 12-round magazine and this tiny little thing. This thing, the trigger on this thing is actually exceptional for such a small little factory gun. Look at that. Crisp 90-degree break, short reset. Under 400 bucks for this little thing. You can look. You can stick this in your pocket. Look in my jeans. You can't even tell it's in there. It's a pocket gun. You can. I mean, I got this very cool Kuziak leather holster. Shout out to Nature Boy, my buddy Chad, who turned me onto these. Now these are leather holsters, but I think they're reinforced by Kydex because they're hard. They won't bend or fold. They form to the outside of the gun over time, the more you wear it. But you can stick this, I can stick this right here. I don't even carry appendix. Normally I carry on my strong side. I'm left-handed. But even if I do carry appendix, look, I'm 5'11", 165 pounds. You can't see this gun on me. There's no printing at all. So this is the ultimate concealed carry gun. If you're a woman, you can put it in your purse. If you're a man, you can put it anywhere on your body, in your pocket, whatever you want to do. This thing is absolutely amazing. And it shoots good too. All right, so for my next presentation, the gun I just picked up yesterday and went and shot for the first time today, another Smith & Wesson, this time an M&P. I am becoming a huge even Smith & Wesson fan. Now to start off with, this thing comes in a dog shit cardboard box. Cardboard boxes for guns, no good, no bueno. Now, after you open the cardboard box, this is what's inside. Now this is actually pretty cool. It's a little case. Look, I would prefer a hard case for any type of gun. Doesn't matter if it's a pistol or a rifle, but I get it. It's not terrible, okay? It comes inside of this. You're thinking, Pete, this is a rifle? How does it fit inside there? Well, I'm about to show you. First of all, you have all these pockets full of goodies. You get a shoulder strap for this case here. It's not for the gun, it's for the case. So, but whatever, that is something. You got another thing here, all these different palm swells, you know, depending on what size your hand is for the pistol grip on the gun. Inside of here, you've got 3 different magazines, 3 15-round magazines, and this dumb lock. See that trash can right there? See this lock right here? That's where that goes, because nobody's ever going to use that, including me. You know, a bunch of paperwork and all that. So it is a cool little case. It does also have these straps in here if you want to use this as a carry case for the gun, which I don't. I use a backpack. Then you can put the gun in here and strap it down, sort of like anybody who has a rifle case. You know how it has these Velcro straps in there to strap your gun down. So look, this is not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Cardboard box is doo-doo. That's right, you saw what I just did. This is a 16.25 inch barreled pistol caliber carbine rifle. Say that 5 times fast. And I just pulled it out of a backpack. This is actually what really makes this gun so desirable, is that it folds in half. Now there's a lot of these type of guns out there. Well, not a lot of them chambered in 10mm, but there's a lot of these type of carbines out there, 9mm, 45, whatever. You can find all kinds of different ones. Most of them, if they do fold, it's from the stock. So the stock will fold in. That gives you another, whatever, 8 inches of clearance to put it, you know, in your truck or whatever you're doing with it. I don't know what the cat's doing over here. She's getting more use out of this cardboard box than I ever did. What are you doing? Stop it. Get out of there. Look at this thing. You got a button here that folds it in half. Yeah, not just the stock where it gives you, again, like another 8 or 9 inches. It folds completely in half. You can stick this thing in a backpack. You can stick this thing under the seat of your car. You can stick this thing behind your seat if you're driving like a single cab pickup truck. There's a lot of different options you can do with this. That's what makes this gun so desirable. Now, as far as the features on it, it's got a threaded barrel right from the factory, so you can put a suppressor on there, whatever you want to do. I put this little door stop on here, hand stop on here. It was like $10, $15 on Amazon, whatever it was. Now, the optic, I did splurge on a little bit, but I got a great deal on it. This might be a tad bit of an overkill for this type of firearm, but I love this optic. It's a SIG Romeo 7. I got it for a very good deal, and it does great. This thing is a quick release optic. There's not many companies that make these type of optics. I can click that off and pull it right off in 2 seconds. There's no screws or anything required. As long as you have a pick rail on top, you can slap it on there and just latch it down. So this is an amazing gun. I got to shoot it today. Now look, they got it comes with 3 15-round magazines. Now these are all empty. YouTube, okay? There's no bullets in here. You can see that. So it comes with 3 15-round magazines. Now you can get extended base plates for these easily on the internet for $15, $20 a piece to make it a 20-round magazine. But it's got the magazine carriers back here, and so there's little buttons you push to pull them out. The only real complaint I have about this is that it's not really practical if you're trying to reload magazines quickly. Now you can see I'm left-handed, so I switched the mag release button over to this side. But if you want to release the magazine in the heat of battle or at the gun range or whatever, and you want to pull out one of these magazines quickly and put it in there and get back to being busy again, it doesn't work that way. You've got to push the certain button this way. Now, the logical thing would be you pull the magazine out and shove it right up into there, right? That's what the logical thing would be. No, now you got to turn it around. They've got it in there the wrong way. It should be the other way around, so that when you pull it out, you can immediately stick it in there. Instead, you got to pull it out, turn it around, then stick it in there. But whatever. I mean, the fact that you can carry the magazines on the rifle itself instead of on your body is cool. Okay, so I'll give it that much. Overall, I was actually shocked. When I went to the range today to shoot this gun, I didn't even really know what to expect based on the 2 or 3 videos I saw on YouTube of other people shooting them. This thing is extremely accurate and almost no recoil at all for a 10mm rifle. Also, it's a lot shorter. I wish I had my AR in here to show you, because the AR that I have is also 16.5 inch barrel, so a 1/4 of an inch difference between the barrel on my AR and on this. This thing is considerably shorter because there is no middle, I don't even know what you call it. Whatever you call that piece where the magazines go into the AR, that adds another, 6 or 7 inches of length to the overall rifle. You don't have that because the magazine goes into the grip here like a pistol. So the same length barrel, but it feels so much smaller than my AR because it is a lot. It's again, it's a good 5 or 6 inches shorter than my AR. The other thing that I would say, if I'm looking for negatives on this, is because of the way it folds, there is no adjusting the buffer in or out. So this is the length of the rifle no matter what you do. There's nothing you can do to change that. So you have to get used to shooting it the way that it's designed to be shot. Now, I will say this, though. It is comfortable shooting, even for a left-hander. Because a lot of us lefties, look, I know people don't like to hear left-handed people complain about firearms, but the bottom line is we're 10% of the market. These companies need to be at least considering us, which I think they're starting to do more and more now. But I mean, yeah, okay. So they give us the magazine release, switchable if you want to do that. But I mean, just through physics, the cartridge is ejecting on this side instead of away from our body. So it is awkward, but I was a little bit worried about this with this rifle because of how compact it is. But when I was shooting it, it wasn't a problem at all. I mean, they weren't ejecting backwards. There is a little bit of a guard here. I don't know if you can see that. There is a little bit of an ejection guard there, so even if it tries to eject backwards towards your face, if you're left-handed, it'll bounce off that and go forward. I didn't have any issues with that at all. I shot a lot of rounds through it today at the range, and I shot it fast. I did pretty much everything I could do to try to make it malfunction, and it didn't. It performed flawlessly. It was soft shooting, super accurate. I loved every minute of it. I can't wait to put a lot more rounds through this gun. Hopefully, I don't even know if this is possible. Just like with an AR platform, I would like to see aftermarket charging handles. The charging handle on here is functional. It's not great. I mean, it is what it is, okay? It's not great, but I would like to see some sort of aftermarket charging mechanism for this firearm. I would definitely pay good money to have one that's better than this one. But overall, I'm extremely impressed so far. Now, again, I've only had it for a day. I've only shot a couple hundred rounds through it. So I don't know in the long run what the constant folding and breaking down of it is going to be. It's very easy to clean. I will say that. So I'll give you an update maybe after I put a couple thousand rounds through it to see the durability of it. But here's the other thing I'll tell you that I haven't said so far. This thing is built like a tank. It weighs more than my AR. My AR looks twice as big as this. It has a 30-round magazine on it compared to a 15-round magazine. This thing is built like a tank. It's heavy. I don't know. All of the weight seems to be in this general area. If you look at the gun itself, it looks like a lot of polymer and plastic, but it feels like it's made out of solid steel. I don't know why. I'm guessing it has something to do with the folding mechanism on it and everything that goes into making that work functionally can't be easy. So, but it's an interesting gun. It's a very interesting gun. And when I saw this in 10mm, I was like, you know what? I got to get this gun. I got to have it. I saw the Ruger 10mm originally, and I like that one too. I've never shot it. I'm sure it's a great gun. But that one, again, folds from the stock instead of in the middle. I want a gun I can throw in my backpack like so and go on a hike or wherever, go camping, and you would have no idea I had a rifle inside of my backpack. That is a huge, huge plus for me and a lot of people. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know how this thing works out in the long run. But so far, I'm extremely impressed. It's a very, very, very fun gun to shoot. I'll give you guys an update later after I got several thousand rounds through it. We'll do a little revisit to this. But I love this gun.